Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Monday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Hope you had a very good weekend, a good Easter weekend. If you are celebrating that, we had a nice and quiet weekend. It did snow both days, but nothing stuck. Just made it nice, cold, and cozy. Kim says, good morning. Good morning to you. Get rid of this banner. Quick announcements. I don't do sprints on Mondays. I believe that's on Sarah the Bookish Knitter's site tonight. I do sprints on Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Saturday afternoons. So tomorrow night it'll be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then morning show wise, today we are looking at cozy mysteries. We look at the new releases that are being set into the wild this week, and we do it genre by genre. Today we do cozy mysteries. Tomorrow we do mysteries and thrillers. Wednesday we look at romance. Thursday we look at fantasy and science fiction. Friday is Freeform Friday. We usually wind up looking at other cozy mysteries because there's always a lot, or just whatever catches our attention. But today is Cozy Mystery Day. Let's take a look. To Die for Pickleball. You knew it was going to be written sometime. This is by Janice Dietrich, part of Gaston the Poodle Mysteries. There's 3 in this series. A pugnacious pickleball player has been mysteriously strangled in the men's locker room with the most unusual of murder weapons. Now, Sandra, Beatrice, Norman, Vlad are on the case again, with a little help from Sandra's crafty canine Gaston. Sandra's new love, Arthur Aschenbrenner, has suddenly become the main suspect, and as she and her friends continue to investigate, they uncover more questions than answers. Shocking surprises from both the victims and Arthur's shady past cloud the already murky waters, putting Sandra in danger. Batter Up by Stella Dorn, 159 pages. 10th in the Sienna Monroe Cozy Mystery Series. Sienna Monroe sat on the bottom row. That's like we're going into a poem. Of the Little League Baseball aluminum bleachers beside Columbia's other favorite bakery owner, Pierre Delacroix, along with her recently adopted stray, an adorable Cocker Spaniel she named Blondie. If she only knew this seemingly innocent outing would turn into one of her most heart-wrenching cases ever, even Zane, Sienna's star employee and ex-con given a second chance, was surprised how low this criminal mind stooped. Sergeant Jackson let her run point on this, as her track record of solving mystery crimes spoke for itself. In true Sienna Monroe fashion, case is not only solved, but many lives are positively impacted. Kind of like the cover. The chemist catches a killer. Hang on. Coffee is required. By Cole T. Jurgens. Part of Mary Hampton Mysteries, 1 Books. Somehow she knew that something was very, very wrong. She summoned all the courage and confidence she had, though it was not much. Her gut began to wrench as a horrid putrid smell attacked her nostrils. She gulped for air, steeling herself against the inevitable. The face was white, head turned, eyes open, staring out the partially open window. A small red dot on the forehead confirmed her worst fears. Flies landing on the black hair and white cheeks crawling across her once happy face. Undeniably, Mary Hampton is a nerd. Happily married. That is the most bizarre lead in I've ever read to try to get somebody to read this. A lot of people will read that and not want to read it. Happily married with two cats, shy chemist Mary Oves, or loves, sorry, I thought he looked like a last name, loves to solve scientific puzzles, but after discovering the body of a coworker in the parking garage at her office, she is faced with the puzzle of a lifetime. Vowing to bring the killer to justice, Mary tracks clues across Port Harbor and finds new courage in the process. A fitting ending. Not a whole lot of description there. Let's see if nope, we don't get more. A Fitting Ending by Sherry Ritchie, third in the Carom Seed Cozy. With a freshly painted storefront, a challenging wedding dress to alter, and a new business to open, Peggy heightens her business security just as the rest of the town falls prey to a thief. That's it. Oops, that's what it looked like. Death and Fondue. Forever hearing the word fondue, I am now forever associating it with Captain America and Peggy Carter. This is by Nova Walsh, third in the Sugar Creek Mysteries. A picturesque Texas vineyard, a tech company retreat turned deadly, a caterer caught in a bubbling pot of mystery. Abby Hirsch has established herself as the go-to caterer in her beloved hometown of Sugar Creek, Texas. But her skills are put to the test when a high-profile tech company from California chooses her aunt's charming bed and breakfast for their corporate retreat. Abby's ready to showcase her culinary talents until the event turns sour with the mysterious death of the company's CEO, Barry Golding. As the CEO's past misdeeds come to light and tensions within the tech group rise, Abby finds herself caught in the melting pot of secrets and egos. The vineyard setting is ripe with secrets, and everyone has a motive for murder. With the retreat descending into chaos and her reputation on the line, Abby must navigate through the tangled web of corporate intrigue and personal vendettas. Murder and Mayhem. Oh, a book club's guide to murder and mayhem. A Susie Tuft mystery by Bethany Barker. First in a new series, potentially. A dead body, a large inheritance from an ex-boyfriend, a scam netting $750,000, and a love attraction throw Susie Tuft's serene writing life into chaos. Textbook writer Susie Tuft discovers a body near her rural home and learns he was an attorney from the estate of her deceased ex-boyfriend who bequeathed her a small fortune. Susie's life is thrown into chaos when she is threatened by the ex's crazy living girlfriend and his unsavory friends looking to recover nearly $1 million from a con they executed. From a whatever. Fortunately, Susie has her book club friends to help her unravel the mystery, all while falling in love with the handsome detective investigating the murder. Murder in a Tourist Town by Lynn Cahoon. We used to do fondue when I was little, but it was just oil, I think. Definitely not cheese or chocolate. Not the good stuff. Uh, related to a tourist trap mystery. In this delightful prequel to the beloved tourist trap mystery series, lawyer Jill Gardner flees job burnout to take a vacation and finds a brand new life on the California coast. Jill's family law career is in a rut, watching a client go back to her abusive husband yet again, and then learning she's been passed up for a partnership yet again, finally prompts her to take a break. She'll have to dip into her emergency fund. But after all those long days in her windowless office, subsisting on leftover cake from the break room, it's time to smell some flowers. When she arrives in picturesque South Cove on the Pacific coast, she finds friendly residents, a peaceful beach, and nature's beauty. But she also witnesses a shouting match between two business owners with a big score to settle. And when someone she knows turns up dead in the local coffee shop, she finds the town needs her skills just as much as she needs the town. It's time to set her roots where they belong. Dot, 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 dot. And a new murder she wrote by Wink Wink Jessica Fletcher and Terry Farley Moran. This is 58th in series. Jessica Fletcher's British cousin Emma McGill will be traveling to Edmonton in Alberta, Canada to perform the internationally famous star of stage, screen, and television Derek Braverman with blah 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 in an old-fashioned musical review. Emma would love for Jessica to join her there and suggests she bring along some friends. Having just finished her latest book, Jessica is ready for a vacation and is delighted to agree. Dr. Seth Hazlitt and Sheriff Mort Metzger are huge fans of Braverman, so they are eager to tag along, and their fanboy behavior gives Jessica and Mort's wife Maureen more than occasional cause to roll their eyes. Upon arrival in Edmonton, Jessica is quickly outed as mystery writer J.B. Fletcher, and despite numerous protests, a local staffer arranges a book signing for her. This and touristy adventures arranged for the group make for a much busier trip than Jessica was expecting. When a hotel bartender, who also happens to be a stagehand for Emma's play, turns up dead backstage at the theater, Jessica's fun and relaxing vacation quickly becomes anything but. I need to get back to the Tourist Trap series. Hi, Annalise. Hope you're having a good Monday. Oh, good. It has Seth and Mort. Yep. Most Owl by Sarah Fox. First in a magical menagerie mystery potential series. Georgie Johansson returns to the charming coastal town of Twilight Cove and quickly finds herself in a whirlwind of romance, magic, and murder. It's been years since screenwriter Georgie Johansson last visited her Aunt Olivia's farm in the coastal town of Twilight Cove, and things have certainly changed. First of all, it's now an animal sanctuary, and then there's the new farmhand who's as mysterious as he is handsome. Her first day on the farm, Georgie encounters the eccentric Dorothy Shale, an older woman who lives in a cabin in the woods. There are rumors that Dorothy's a witch, but Georgie doesn't believe that, although Dorothy does have an unusual magical presence around her. When Dorothy ends up murdered, suspicion falls on Georgie. She was the one who found the poor woman's body, and being new in town doesn't help with the suspicion. Things only get worse when it turns out that Dorothy left her valuable plot of land to Auntie O. Georgie must act fast to clear her and her aunt's names by finding the real killer. Excess Baggage, a supernatural speakeasy cozy, book number 14 by Lily Harper Hart. I've not read this series. The French Quarter is quiet for a change. Christmas is just around the corner, and the off season is allowing for some rest and relaxation for the local business owners. Ophelia Archer is basking in it until her mother's walking group stumbles upon a body in Jackson Square. The White Walkers, a group Ophelia and her fiance Zach Sully are constantly mocking, have been getting bolder and bolder in the quarter. Their aim is to stop the crime and clean things up, even if that means pointing the finger at a homeless man Ophelia is convinced is innocent. As things come to a head between Ophelia and her mother, a group of shadow assassins takes shape and begins a cleanse in the quarter. They're acting as vigilantes, but who's controlling them? All eyes turn to the White Walkers. Ophelia has always made it a point to let her mother live her own life. That's no longer an option. It seems to infiltrate the group and find out. It's time to infiltrate the group and find out exactly what's going on. Ophelia isn't going to like what she finds, etc., etc. Hands on Homicide, a Christian cozy mystery with a twist by Sarah Walde, maybe, in the Massage and Murder Mysteries first. Almost Dying left Corky with a little something extra, the ability to see secrets with a single touch. Not the best gift for a professional masseuse. In the bustling town where faith and fortitude collide, Corky's life takes an unforeseen turn after a near fatal incident leaves her with a bewildering gift. Hands on Homicide invites readers into a world where the ordinary becomes extraordinary and a touch can reveal the deepest secrets. Corky, a professional masseuse with a heart as big as her dreams, finds herself entangled in a mystery far beyond the confines of her massage table. After surviving an attack that should have ended her life, she awakens with a peculiar ability, the power to see people's secrets through a mere touch. This gift, however, is more of a curse in her line of work, plunging her into a world of Christian mystery and suspense where every client is a suspect and every touch brings her closer to danger. Molten Death by Leslie Karst, part of an Orchid Isle mystery, One Books. Ale. A glimpse of a quickly melting corpse at the foot of an volcano has amateur sleuth and food enthusiast Valerie Corbin shocked. But how can she investigate a murder when there's no evidence the victim ever existed? Retired caterer Valerie Corbin and her wife Kristen have come to the big island of Hawaii to treat themselves to a well-earned tropical vacation. After the recent loss of her brother, Valerie is in sore need of a distraction from her troubles and is looking forward to enjoying the delicious food and vibrant culture the state has to offer. Early one morning, the couple and their friend, tattooed local boy Isaac, set out to see an active lava flow, and Valerie is mesmerized by the shape-shifting mass of orange and red creeping over the field of black rock. Spying a boot in the distance, she strides off alone, pondering how it could have gotten there, only to realize to her horror that the boot is still attached to a leg which is slowly being engulfed by the hot lava. Valerie's convinced a murder has been committed, but as she's the only witness to the now vanishing corpse, who's going to believe her? Rather gross. The Jammed Judges. I could use an Easter mystery. Any suggestions? Kim, any thoughts on that? There were a couple last month. Are you looking specifically for like cozies? This is the website that I'm on for the cozy mysteries. And up near the top or the bottom, it lets you go to the month. So if you want to go see what's on March, you would just click that from the. Of course, I don't show you. Oh, Kio's got the hiccups. Up here at the top, you can go to the previous month or the next month. Maybe some things there. Let's go with Lee Harris or Leslie Meyer for the seasonal stuff. No, just a good read. I don't recall any Easter and things I've read recently, so I'm not sure. But Kim there has some good ideas. You're welcome. The Jam Judges, Adoro Banyan Cozy Historical Mysteries, Book 3 by D.S. Ling. Journey back to the roaring 20s in small town America and join Doro Banyan, college librarian and armchair detective, as she confronts another mystery. Spring in the air, and Doro is looking forward to her hometown's May Day celebration. When her friend Aggie wins the baking contest, their celebration is short lived because the two local lawmen, judges for the competition, fall ill after consuming extra portions of Aggie's jam roll. Rumors run rampant, especially when the town doctor pinpoints the cause as arsenic poisoning. With the constabulary down for the count, the two friends must unravel the mystery. As they study possibilities, Doro and Aggie find plenty of dangling threads and likely suspects. Is someone trying to make Aggie look bad or get even with her? Or do area bootleggers want the police out of their way while a big load of illegal liquor is transported through the area? Doro resolves to crack the case before more trouble hits town. Undead Urges. Luna Thorn Witchy Mystery, book number 3 by Amanda M. Lee. Luna Thorn is a witch about town. She likes to fancy herself a loner, but the truth is she has the weight of the world resting on her shoulders. Gorgons are infiltrating Detroit, and they've set their sights on Luna. They want her. The question is why? Luna is determined to find out. It won't be easy. When zombies attack the cathedral, the building Luna and the people she cares for call home, Luna is determined to snuff out the culprit. Unfortunately for her, the only lead she has is a witch who isn't in the mood to offer up help. And we will have to pause there because the bell rang. And it is Monday. Cool, I will check it out. I love this website. Yeah, it's a good one. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're watching it now, thank you very much. If you're watching it later, thank you very much. Again, no sprints tonight. They are on Sarah's channel, The Bookish Knitter. I have sprints tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. They'll go for 2.5 hours. Bring your own book. Have a great day. Yes, you too. Tomorrow morning show new releases. We'll be looking at mysteries and thrillers. And I hope you have a very good Monday. Read good books. If you're reading a book that you're not enjoying, it's okay to set it aside. It's just not the right time. There's lots of books out there. You can come back to it. It's okay. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom, nom, nom. Have a good day and God bless.